Tipsy. Have you started the streamer yet? Okay. Are you going to go to the toilet then? Okay, so should be there's Sorello. He's joined.
Yep, I should be on now.
Okay,
so I forgot to update my voice up. He's picked an Alpine, don't ready up.
Because it's freaking 8 hours.
Yep.
And it's gonna go.
Nope.
No. Okay.
We've got some trouble, by the way.
So he needs to pick either Ferrari, either McLaren. Oh yeah, I forgot Michael Bottas rating. Oh my god, he got told as well. He can pick Alfa Romeo or Alpha Tauri, either one of them. Hurry up, man! We're in the middle. Come on, I'm waiting for him. There we go.
He's joined. Simon will join me to quali. Finally, we are ready. This was chaotic, but we're still there, and this is what we should be happy about. You might hear me for a moment. Yep, just it would be a little moment, but we are here racing today in Ero F1 with 16 drivers on the grid today, or 17 if Simon makes it.
Yay!
So today we are having the British Grand Prix, and we've got a close title fight between Guillaume Daronia and Drake Dempsey. The gap currently between them is 2 points, and we're right here in Silverstone. The Mercedes and the Aston Martin drivers are fighting for the Ero F1 championship. For both of them, it would be their first time winning the title here in Ero. Currently, who's leading? It is Drake Dempsey with 90 points, 3 victories in a row, but Guil is back after 1 race of absence, and he'll be challenging the American. Well, about the standings, let's be honest. Rest just fights for the first place.
Well, I can do that when you go to the toilet, so...
It wasn't supposed to be mentioned on the stream, but as said...
Well, I mean, it's not gonna... I think they're gonna notice, but hey.
Yes.
Because they'll hear a lack of annoying voice in the background.
No, I'm just gonna mute myself.
Okay, so Martino mutes himself to do whatever he's doing. We'll see what the weather is for quali, as it looks very overcast. As I'm waiting for confirmation off the drivers for the whole for race and quali. Okay, so it looks like we'll be having a dry race in both bits today. It'll be a dry quali and a dry race, it looks like. Pardon me. As we'll just come to quickly sort something out, and then I'll be able to keep an eye on these while we wait for this man to come back. And the first call out track is Josh Unknown, so Williams making a streak of going out first. As I said, the reserve today is Julian, who's in Williams. We've got a new driver on Argonav 635 in the Haas. That's Julian. Oh no, that's a great sign for Julian. I'll give him an invite. See, and we have Bolo, who's the same guy, just different user who's reserving today in the Alpha Tauri. Obviously got Max Rose return. That's just an unlucky little streak was going on in his internet and all that stuff. So it looks to be interesting for today. So I was just going to get Julian back in the lobby because he unfortunately just disconnected for some reason. Gotta find him quickly because it's weird. We're just waiting for. So I'm just sending an invite quickly. Sorry about this. Even though I'm the only one talking at the moment. Okay. As there's a car off, it's not that his car's backing off out of the pit because the cursed car. Actually, is it Maxwell? No, I don't think it's Maxwell. Yeah, it's Carson who'll be starting the first lap. As Carson invalidated, so he's not going to set the first time. And he should move out of the way because Assassin is all over him. So Assassin or Drake Dempsey will set the first time of the session here. Here he goes into Magnum Beckett now, sticking in 8th, now downshift twice, now downshift again. Sticks to 5th exit. Second DRS, a 1 minute 3.1. Purple, obviously, don't know how good that is since he's the first one on a lap.
Anyways, I'm back.
Hello, well, Drake's just about to finish his lap now. He's just got 3 more corners to go. Down to 2nd, keeps it into 3rd, into 4th. He's going to set the first time of the session, and it's going to be a 1 minute 26 to start. Next car across the line will be Maxwell, and a 26.8. Behind him, AXA, 26.6 too. And Guril is already a 26.7.
So the lap times are currently very close to each other.
Mako Butter next across the line.
As Loki is very slow in lap. There's a man starting on medium tires, and it's Cyril.
Loki's backing out. He's going for another run.
So Cyril is the only one on the medium tires, and I heard, or actually I read on the Discord chat.
Wow, that lap though. A 26.73 in mediums around here, but invalidated it.
Okay, I'd like to ask if this is true that I read on the Discord chat the race is going to be full wet.
No.
Why?
Drake said it's dry. It's Housen. What do you expect from him? But who's that coming across the line? Speaking of Housen, he's going to come across the line now, and he's going to set a 1 minute 27.4.
Anyways, I've got to mention that we've got 2 debut drivers today. Both are from Spain, and these are.
I've said this.
Yep.
I've said this already.
Quickly saying Aragon or David Villarán in Haas, Emilio Robles in AlphaTauri.
Yes.
Missed a couple of things while I was out for a minute. Exactly.
What did you think? Did you see the Haas driver? Sorry.
See what?
That Haas driver.
What? What was he doing?
That is a new one.
Yep.
Yeah, but so the times are very close. But I've noticed Javier snuck into P2 out of nowhere. So could we have another different victor today? It seems. Since we'll any spoilers about today's race, but I just say absolutely hectic to hell.
So is the race completely dry? Can I confirm?
Well, yeah, that's what Drake says. So yeah. Oh, sorry.
So
okay.
Dry. So I was afraid that I will not repeat the line.
Yeah, it's the same thing basically. Yeah. It's dry weekends, which should produce some good racing.
As we did in lower divisions, such as especially F2, unfortunately not streamed because we love the servers.
Let's just not get into that, please. I'm very annoyed still. Cyril's got the international flag. I don't know if that needs to be told or something. I don't know.
International flag is fine. The
Okay.
making the wrong one is wrong. Even though it's
Okay,
recommended to have actual one.
Yeah, okay, so the times are very close for the top three, all within the 1.6s. And it's only like half a tenth between them. I can't see the top time now because the clouds are in the background.
Does it mean
Genie,
rain in the end of qualifying?
could you read what Drake's time is right now?
26.6.
I can't see it on my screen. There we go. It's when it looks in the clouds in the pit lane, I can't read it for some reason. But so do you want to do predictions today or not?
My predictions are actually I said them yesterday on the chat
Oh god.
of F1. You know you're not happy with this look, but yeah, I had to.
Yeah, it's just Josh Nolan was on a lap, but he's made a bit of a mistake and he's backed out of the lap now, so he's going for another flyer.
As
Further
David
back.
Bieran goes back to the pits in Haas, the new Haas driver today.
He's P7, that's just good so far for him.
Ahead of both Jukfuma and Houseman.
But I'm curious how this qualifying is actually going to go. The top runners are really close, and Javier is one of those guys who hasn't been up the top that high lately. And unfortunately, he's had bad luck as well.
So I'm switching to Guil at the moment, as he is most likely to be the first one to start his hot lap on the second runs with 9.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Josh Unknown and... no, not Josh Unknown. Axa and Julian, who are going to be the cars behind him. Julian, obviously season champion, who's moved to reserve, unfortunately, and Axa, who's obviously battling for the championship this season. Axa's going to start the lap first. Yellow flag just to Ferrari, backing out so can get that back, so Cuba. Okay, so I'm going to stick to Axa and see what he can do.
The Aston Martin of Guil.
Oh wow, Julian made a mistake on the last corner, so he can't start a lap now.
Guil has improved by 1.5 tenths of a second. Provisionally, it's giving him the pole position by a very slight margin. I think it could be even 10,000 of a second.
Yeah,
Axis 70
milliseconds up at sector 1. So it's going to be close.
Guil has slowed down in the cups. You cannot go flat out in this corner today. In this game, it was very easy in previous F1 games, but not in this one. Otherwise, you're most likely spin. Now, Guil is going to the main hangar straight. It's 2 tenths quicker comparing to his previous best lap. Can he take the provisional pole position? We're heading into Stowe as he is now on the great way to set up a new P1 at the moment, the fastest lap of this session. He's going for the 2 last corners. These are the 2 most important ones. This is where Lewis Hamilton nearly lost his pole position in Friday before the sprint qualifying. This time, Guil makes 26.3.
Wow.
Which is beyond amazing.
Axel's backed out of his lap because he went a bit down in second 2. Next call will be Maxro because Julian made a bit of a mistake.
And Maxro is going slowly as well.
Oh yeah, I'm going to cut back to Julian, see what his lap... Oh, he's in the pits. He's invalidated. Next car is going to be Cyril. No, that's Cyril. Carson's pitted. I thought that's him.
Cyril's... I know, he's not using ERS.
Oh, Javier was on a lap, but he's backed out of it, and he's going for another one. It's in the pits. That's good. I hope that's in the pits.
Well, thankfully it wasn't like me who crashed into the pit lane. Also, I see some issues from my own. Yup, I'll try to fight against this one. I think there should be no more glitching on my screen.
As Marco Bottas P3, I just realised he's stuck there.
Right
so
behind the front row.
Yeah, Silverstone's bringing the pace out of loads of guys who've never been at the top this high. But I'm sticking to Javier because he's obviously another guy who could push the pole here. First sector 1, he's down like 60 milliseconds.
How about doing 7 seconds? Not worth following, but Max seems to be faster by 1 millisecond comparing to his best lap. And this gives him a purple sector somehow, but I think it's a personal best sector. Now we're going through Stowe into the 3 last corners.
Look, he spun after cops.
And he doesn't call out the yellow flag somehow. The yellow flag is on sector 3 on the stove. Meanwhile, Max crosses the line, nearly spits, but still goes on the 3rd place with 126.640.
Right, Javier is coming probably the next car, and that's pitting this lap.
For the spin, I think it would be a front row lockout for Aston Martin at the moment.
Yeah, but don't count Drake out, obviously, as Javier does pit. But Javier has a golden opportunity for pole here today.
Cyril invalidates his lap and will most likely go back to the pits as he does. Following Paolo on the Ferrari, he's currently going through the cups, the place of one of the most famous accidents of this season.
Oh, for God's sake, man.
Well,
stop dragging it over! Leave it be!
Are you a fan of Lewis Hamilton?
Yes, but still, it's not like you need to belittle every bloody time. House spins up by nearly 2 temps. Stop shutting you up.
He's currently ahead of David Biaran in Haas. But we can see that we've got 2 groups of drivers at the moment. The ones who are making 26 point something, most likely 6. You can see how tight it is between P2 and P6. And the rest making 27s. Haasman crosses the line and he makes P7 with 127.2.
Yeah, I'm just curious if anyone's going to get anywhere near Guwheel's time at the moment.
The track evolution might help.
True. So the guys in the .6s need to find at least about 3 temps at the moment, and then it's a decent gap between P6 and P7, but like 6 temps.
David invalidated his lap, the Haas driver, so we'll be switching to Rakeshtak, who is on his in lap. Most likely Loki is on the one making the hot one. He's on the flying lap.
I'm just not going to say anything there, but alright.
As he's now going through the last 3 corners.
Yeah, I saw something, but I'm not going to say anything.
Alright.
They're low-keys in the 26ers now.
Loki has joined the 26 gang, which means he is on the 7th place at the moment.
God's sake.
As Carlson has invalidated his lap again, we're following Julian, the Season 5 champion.
Yeah, so
backing out of the lap.
So you were speaking about those last 3 corners being so important. Obviously, I completely forgot there's only 2 names to those corners actually. Obviously Vale, which is the left-hander, and then Club's the long right-hander.
Alright, so Vale and Club, I remember it now. These are the 2 corners I didn't remember, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought so. Vale's the left-right, and Club's the slow right-hander. Obviously, that's the last 2 corners, which are very important for a lap around here. Julian's going to be... Yeah, he's got Sarakaya ahead of him. But Julian has caught him, so he's going to get, I think, maybe a little bit of toe off him. And a bit of slipstream coming to the second DRS.
I still would like to remind you that Julian is not on the hot lap, but Sarakaya is, and we'll see how an Alfa Romeo driver can get, in which place he will go.
I swear, Julian's just literally not care. Is doing last a question mark now. It seems as a reserve because he's just not pushing again.
Sarakaya goes on P12, 27.747.
Oh, no, Julian was a 134.3. Stunning lap. Yeah, Julian's not trying. I think he is trying to start in the back. As yellow flags just... Oh, what's that for? Oh, Loki retiring. In pits. So, the highest British driver is P7 only.
Well, he says it's not the best track, Silverstone, for the McLaren driver. The 3rd place contender in the standings at the moment. We'll see in the future about the main title contenders of Drake Dempsey and Guillermo Dornia, currently on the front row of the grid.
And he's just about hit sector 2 line now, and Axa is only 18 milliseconds up. So Axa's going to have a big chance, and this will be his last lap. Because he won't have enough time to get back to the pits for a new pair of softs. Comes in the line, he's just got Club and Stowe to go. through store onto Club now. What is Max's final time going to be in the Hamilton Straight? And it's going to be a 1:26.4.
But it's not the end of this qualifying, as we've got Drake Dempsey starting his hot lap at the moment, same as both Aston Martins. All of them fighting for the victory today.
Max shows a 10.5 up already.
Which means he's definitely improving.
Yeah, he's only a 10.5 up and 1 sector. Drake, I don't know, didn't pop up for me there. Let's see what Drake's sector 1 was.
So wow,
Drake's sector 1 is 2/10 quicker than Guba's pole position right now. So Drake's got a goal opportunity here today.
Guil backs out of his lap, or I think he might start another one. Still gets into 7th. Simon has joined on the last moment.
Yeah, but watch for Maxwell. Maxwell's 2.5 tenths up now. He can snatch pole away from his teammates. He's coming out to Stowe. Oh, that's a bit of a moment of half spin. He's lost a bit of time. Round Club now. Will that cost him the chance for pole? It does. It's a 26.5.
It's a huge gap anyways.
But he made a bit of a mistake. He lost at least a 10.5. But there comes Drake. Can Drake take pole position back? And he absolutely smashes it again.
But Guil has decided to reset his lap. He backed out of the previous one. He's still going. He's a 10th up at the moment. He's definitely pushing that one.
Who else is on a lap? It looks like Macabotta, who isn't improving too much. Who's that?
Josh has retired from the session. We
no,
can
he's cracked
see.
the track.
Yep, that was a crash. That was a huge crash.
Oh, he's crashed out where Perez did, basically. Yeah, he's lost the rear end and seems absolutely demolished the wall.
As
he just jumped up
is
there.
now through Maggots and Beckett. I don't follow him at the moment.
Oh, the Haas driver obviously just removed to P7.
He is now on the DRS thread. Guil is 2 tenths up of his time, which means he's currently taking the personal pole position. He's still got 3 chicanes to go. We're heading into Stowe. He's going for the 6th gear at the moment. Full throttle is out there. It's a flat out corner nearly. As we're going to the last 2 corners. This is very
Carson's at P4. Carson's going to P4, but is Gooby going to take pole back? No, he
does not. It's 1:26.147 for Drake Dempsey taking the pole position at the moment. And actually, that's it.
Simon's got out the pits.
Well, I think he's only doing an outlap.
Well, yeah, he has to. Well, apparently he's in Fernando Alonso's car because of his helmet.
Yep. But the gap between these two is 21 milliseconds. I just wanted to notify you about that.
Yeah, that's just incredible. As Max retires, obviously, because he's in the pits. As we're just waiting for literally Simon's car to hit the flag. That's all now.
Gotta check that line I have written. Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
Yeah. So it looks like we'll have Fernando Alonso on the grid for today.
Yep. Welcome the Spanish legend of Formula 1, 2 times world champion, the Great Wall of Spain, as Miarki F4 driver calls him.
No, for God, no.
Well, that was great defense, Art.
One race. Yeah, he's good. Okay. I might have to go and look at something after the race.
What's happening?
Simon's actually going to do a lap.
What?
He's actually, man, I don't know how he's done that.
He's one of the most lucky men I've ever seen.
But he's got the EI cars. But he has the EI cars, remember. The cars won't be his way.
Yep, as you can see, they've got no fuel, which means he has to go on the track. Doesn't it validate He does.
Material, why is the 3 IIs in the bottom?
I think it's just a glitch.
The fact we've got mixed fuel map
it appears every single race between the qualifying and the race. It does not change a single thing. Meanwhile, speaking about the qualifying standings, Drake Dempsey takes the pole position ahead of Guillaume Daronia on the 2nd place. The 2 title contenders from the front row. This is definitely going to be exciting. Behind them, we've got Aurelio Lepeno in the 3rd place, fighting for the 3rd place in the championship as well. Carson Weibem, Botta Marco, Maxim Rodriguez, Tobia Grimaldi, David Villaran, Cyril Payet, and Chibu Kenchak. This is the top 10 of this qualifying. Behind that, we've got drivers with the possibility to pick any tire they want. And these are Paulo Hausmann, Joshua Evans, Hassan Akça, Selahattin Sarikaya, Julian Berensen, Simon Besnard, and Emilio Robles, starting from back of the grid in AlphaTauri as a reserve. As we are heading to the race now, I heard it's dry. Unfortunately for me, because wet race would have been also fun.
Yeah, that was Simmons' AI. Yeah, that wasn't the AI driving for him. But the AI still got lucky enough to do a lap. Like,
I hope he's racing, because otherwise we're making a restart.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It looks very cloudy for the whole race, but it's gonna be dry over.
Just a second, by the way.
Okay, so we'll just wait for everyone to pick their try strategies for today and their fuel. Obviously, it's the major part this season. Since if a safety car comes out, you probably better the fuel in. But if a safety car doesn't happen, that's when it's a bit hard to save fuel in the last few laps. But you never know what can happen here at Silverstone. But obviously, let's see how this lobby will go, and hopefully have no problems.
As we are having that one red light, I hope. I just hope.
Yep, I'm going to look at the tyres now. Oh,
I'm
wow,
looking as well.
Time. That's a bit of a gamble. You mean softs?
Yeah, he's on softs. The only driver out of top 10 on soft tires is Hassan Akça in the Mercedes on the 14th place on the grid. He's trying that casual strategy made by most of the drivers, especially when you are in the top 10.
Yeah, but it's a good. Go on.
Go on.
I'm just gonna say it's a good debut so far for the. I don't know how to say his username still. The Haas driver.
David Villaran is how I call him. Maybe that's the wrong pronunciation, but I speak no Spanish except Buenos Dias. Yeah,
so David obviously's got a good freaking. Oh, sorry. He's got a good start for this start. So getting Pete in the top 10 in the division is actually quite good when you think about it. Yeah, so obviously it's very hard to come into a season with no line or sorts, but he's done actually quite well. As there's the tyre strategies: medium hard, soft medium, or soft or medium hard. So, Coutinho, I'm going to ask you this important question.
Yep.
Do you think there's going to be a safety car?
Yes, one safety car.
Okay. Who do you think is going to get a better start? Just be honest here.
I think Will into cops. Will into cops.
Oh no! Let's go! But obviously Drake's coming to the flag now. His eye is going to be taking over his car any second now.
I saw raindrops, but that is just me.
I swear, if it actually rains at the start of the race, that is going to be absolutely hectic. Right, Simmons AI just blitzing past everyone now. Oh yeah, Simon's got a glitch already.
What kind of glitch?
His avatar doesn't have a helmet again.
Well, the helmet is the slight problem.
No, but obviously...
I'm checking the start, by the way.
I thought you did it last week.
Still, I have an urge. No. Sorry, I give it to you back to Austria.
Oh, okay.
So, we've got 5 lights going on ahead of the drivers. They are lighting up now. Is it going to be Drake Dempsey or Guilherme Daronha into turn 1? It's lights out. And where we go, I can see that Guilherme is getting a better start. And he will get ahead of Drake Dempsey to turn 1. No, he does not. They are wheel to wheel into turn 1. And Daronha takes the lead of the race. They are still alongside each other. As this is the Aston Martin driver taking the lead. And there's already a spin of Rebel. And same as Alpine of Akça.
Oh, no. I saw that. Okay.
The top 2 drivers are going right alongside each other. What was that out there?
Oh, no!
That was a huge spin of a Haas driver calling out the virtual safety car instantly.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was going to say, I got something that I need to remember, so give me a second.
You?
Okay, I'm back now. Sorry, I just had to write something down quickly. Okay,
Wasn't just a huge spin. Marco Botta, meanwhile, takes the lead for some reason.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. He's going full throttle. So I'm thinking he might not have the virtual safety car on his screen.
The glitches has taken...
No, Watilio, he doesn't have the virtual safety car. He's pulling away.
Well, okay.
Now he's got it. Now he's got it 4 seconds ahead.
Now he has to give back the position.
No,
we're calling out the restart.
He's got first somehow. He's actually got it.
He's actually the leader of the race thanks to a glitch of the game which he had no influence about.
Loki's team have got a brilliantly sort of side by side of Javi and takes 4th. Oh, Javi's at the rear of him. And they're going side by side in them. Side by side. Oh wow, they're still going. And Javi takes position just on track. Great battle already between.
Are we calling our restart due to that virtual safety car?
I don't think so.
As Chibika tries to make him for the 4th place, they touch it multiple times, but I hopefully think there is no damage out there.
Julian's P7, where did this happen?
He's got a lot of places during the virtual safety car.
I don't know if Loki's disconnected.
Loki is still going, he's just ghosted with all the drivers.
Oh god, that's...
congratulations to Codemasters.
Congratulations to Marco Battle taking the lead somehow. How did he do that? I'm sorry. I haven't lost for words.
I don't know, to be honest. We've got 5 drivers at least fighting against each other, but we will switch to the top of the pack. We've got Drake Dempsey chasing Mota Marco, who hasn't got a virtual safety car.
Until he got to
and he's so lucky to take the lead. By the way, speaking about the Haas driver who has retired, it's just a pure spin due to rear stepping out.
Oh, it's unfortunate. He had a good qualifying in his first race, but we'll see him back next week.
Yeah.
As a oh yeah, wow, yeah, these guys are 6 tenths quicker than Mockabotter at the moment.
Yeah, but I think this is the time they both overtake the McLaren driver.
But Javier has got 3 seconds to get out of nowhere to catch up to the guys ahead.
As Hassan already gets 3 seconds.
First one of the day.
I hope the last one, or everyone getting seconds. Drake will try to take the lead from the McLaren.
Oh no! Drugenstein just pushed Carson off and actually takes both of them to P12.
They're fighting for the 13th place right now, but we're watching Drake alongside Marco.
Simon and Sarakaya. Simon and Sarakaya side by side. Still side by side. Sarakaya is just going to defend it enough for P10. But obviously, oh my god! He pushed him
will fight back, and look at Guil. He is trying now to take the 2nd place, and he does. There's a contact between these two, but thankfully not a major thing, as Guil takes the 2nd place as well.
Guil's going to have a goal opportunity now, because Drake overtook him too quickly, I feel like.
As he's sweeping, I hope this was the last one.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to... he's bricked very early. As Loki's got Julian... Julian's P7 on mediums, like... He's got a goal up. It's exactly when he started. Julian's up 8 positions already, and we're only on lap 4.
Wow.
On mediums as well, the harder type. Julian, just take a seat again.
Yep, this is what he needs to do, as we are following Marco Bottas still 3 tenths behind Guil.
Oh, Emilio gets a 3-second time penalty. So that's another one added to the book. Wait, Sarakaya got one as well, I didn't realise that. Meanwhile, Sarakaya and Simon are going to go wheel to wheel again. But this time, Axel, it glitched out for me. Axel takes another position now, P11. And then
also trying to make a move. He goes down the inside.
Ooh, he goes a bit deep, and Sarakaya is just going to hold him off.
Into Brooklands, the Red Bull's ahead, but out of Lockfield, the Alfa Romeo is back into 12th place. But look at Carlson, he's using Garrett. He will try to fight it back. Into Cobbs, around the outside he goes. Will he keep that clean? Yes, he does. He should at least make both go wide. Also, I have seen another man going wide. It's Drunkenstein in the Haas.
Guil, yeah. Marco Bottas actually staying with these top 2. He's been gifted something today because he's just sticking to them. As Julian gets past low key for P6.
Same as Alpine swap places.
No!
Starikaya defends well.
But Javier now has a 3-second penalty. He's currently P4.
Following the battles in the midfield, we are switching to the top of the grid. Max is way behind by 36 seconds. People are making fastest laps, but Drake Dempsey is the leader. Not only of the championship, but also this race. Currently, the gap between them is 9 points.
I thought it was 2 points.
Considering this race, as it stands.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant after the last race. But Marco Bottas is just trying to stay to them, but I think he's losing too much. He's going to lose out of DRS this next one.
Also, regarding the questions in the chat about Marco Bottas, we think it was just game glitching. He hasn't got the virtual safety car. This game at its best, simply.
He didn't get it to the second DRS section, so he had literally 4 seconds of gap. I'm curious what his reaction was when he saw that.
Well, I was surprised.
Yeah. But Marco Bottas is not going to get DRS, and the same for Javier. So it's going to be the top two now, all on their own.
Which means the title battle is on their best yet again. Lap 5 we're going. They fought in Bahrain, they fought in China. Now it's time for the third time.
But you know that...
count Singapore, when Goyle was slowly catching Drake because of the physical time penalty Drake had. But then he spun on the Jasper's corner and he lost all of the chances. Finished second still.
What did you call that?
That was Jasper's corner.
Oh, what you call it? Just spin corner. Actors even go even faster. This shows how much pace he's got already. He's back in P10. So I'm curious how much a push he can do from the back. So
we are following. The gap is 4 tenths. Both drivers have loads of ERS. Both are having around 90%.
Hello. Javier overtakes Marco Bottas into P3 now.
The Ferrari driver's on the 3rd place. Meanwhile,
who's that?
That's Emilio.
Emilio's disqualified.
I don't understand this game at all costs.
He drives back on the track and gets disqualified. Correct game.
This is like... He can appeal that.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to watch the F1 chat to see what happens. But meanwhile, literally, Google is just sticking to the rear of Drake. He's not letting him go. Sarakaya joins the penalties. Oh, who's that? Julie's out!
Julie has his title decision through Mangos and Beckes, and he might be calling a safety car, at least virtual one.
No, there's nothing.
There's nothing.
Really? Are you joking me? As Marco Bottas is going to lose another position. Oh, contact between him and Cyril! Like, side by side in the store. And Marco Bottas shut the door on him!
And this is a spin for the Red Bull driver. I think this might be reportable.
Yes.
He's going back on the track.
How is that not a safety car? He's on the right side, absolutely out the race. Oh my god, it's not. Oh my word. This game at its finest. As Cyril and Carson get penalties at the same time.
At the same corner.
Wow. Look, I know you want to be like, and Perez, I know you want to be like Verstappen, but you don't have to copy him like that. But, obviously, you've got loads of battles going on. You've got Javier trying to pull away from Marco Bottas. Then you've got obviously the big one of Drake and Will. You have the medium runners of Houseman and Josh, who's catching the low key. So you've got quite a lot of battles going on. You've got AlphaTauri still up to each other. You've got both Red Bulls fighting now. So you've got loads of battles everywhere around here today. So you want to stay your predictions against Martini on stream and see what happens?
I'm staying on the stream. I'm following the gap between Drake and Goyle. It stayed in around half a second between the two title contenders.
As I'm watching Houseman, who might make a move here on low key, but he's just too far back.
He's going around the outside and still, but he's yet too far behind in order to try a move at least.
Yeah, but Marco Bottas is just trying to stay in DRS of Javier. Now Verstappen takes the fastest lap again. These two are separated by absolutely nothing. As Cyril goes to the pits, I think he must have front wing damage. And he'd be going for mediums to the end now.
So at the moment we've seen a couple of lockups into the turn 3, I believe it is.
Mm-hmm.
Marco Botta is using ERS in order to get closer to Marco Botta. Meanwhile, Drake. Oh, the McLaren driver got ahead of Ferrari.
Yeah, because the ERS, Makabota is saving his ERS. Harrier is using it to try and get away from him. But Makabota now can start pulling away with more ERS. But the gap between the leaders is now 4 seconds nearly. But these two are in a league of their own here. But Matteo, I'm curious if these two are going to pit in the same lap or they're going to pit on different laps.
I think Drake is currently following Goyle in order to get what is he doing. If he has got an engineer, it's definitely easier.
Wait a minute, wasn't Drake leading?
What?
Drake was leading, wasn't he, ages ago? Hey, I've just clocked that. Drake's got overtaken somewhere.
I don't think so.
No, I'm sure Gould's been second behind him for a lot of the... Oh, I must have messed that up. Let me just double check. Okay.
So the gap between these two is still 2/10 of a second. And let us know, because we might definitely have missed that.
Yeah! Drake's got overtaken!
What?
Don't know. Well, look.
As right now, the gap between them is only 4/10. Will Drake try using? He's using a bit of that ERS. Will he try taking the lead of the race? They have a gap of 4 seconds ahead of everyone else.
It was when Julian crashed out. We were so focused on Julian and all that. Google made a move apparently in the second DRS. So we missed that completely. Wow. That shows how annoying it is. But hey, this game is lovely as always.
Josh, who has crashed in the qualifying session, is currently in the 6th place, fighting effectively for P4 at the moment.
Oh, I've just realised Makaboto's actually pitted along AXA for mediums now to the end.
They're doing an early pit stop.
I'm curious, are the front runners going to pit anytime soon? Or are they going to keep going? Because I'm wondering if Drake's just going to copy what Google does now. Or he's going to push another lap. Google is not going to...
Oh, they are both pitting! They are both going into the pits at the same time. That will be very close between these two.
Javier's come in. Low keys in as well. So Houseman will be leading the Grand Prix.
But he's not medium tires. He's some sort of lucky to have the lead of the race at the moment, maybe? Because
I'm curious.
He's on the harder compound at the moment, so he can pull that longer, or even wait until lap 20 for a safety car.
Google is just ahead of Drake coming in the pits. Coming out with them, I mean.
Look at the guy. I mean...
And that's actually staggering.
They are now going to keep fighting.
Here goes Macaboto. He might get back into this party. He's going to be ahead of Javier.
As now it's Drake Dempsey still behind Goyle.
Ooh, but Macaboto is going to be behind Javier, but Macaboto is going to have DRS.
So the drivers yet to pit are all of the top 5 ones. Carson is the only one out of them on soft tire compound.
And Axel's undercut low key.
That was a successful one for the Alpine, the early pit stop after being spun at the first lap of this Grand Prix.
And Macaboto takes P8 away from Javier. So I'm just curious how much these guys are going to push. Because I'm curious if Josh Node's going to... Yeah, Josh Node's going for the lead. Here he goes.
He's actually going to overtake Houseman into first place, and he takes the lead of the British Grand Prix.
But now I'm curious, how long are they going to push before the softs come on?
I have pitted personally on the lap 16, but we've seen Liam Cross yesterday in F2 switching to the soft on literally the last lap.
Oh, but this is going for the move! And Drake
doing
takes the lead! That's it. Takes the position now. I don't know why I'm saying the lead.
It's a provisional lead at the moment because they are still like 15 seconds behind, which means they are definitely take the lead if there's no errors from the top 5 drivers when they pit.
Oh look, he's gone for a dive bomb!
And he made it work!
No, they made contact.
Was it a
Loki-
severe one or just a tight
Well,
tap?
Axel was already pushing it inwards, and Loki went for a dive. So
Oh,
that
there's a
might
contact also between Josh and Simon.
yeah. So I'm gonna say that might be reported. I never know.
Well,
But
that
hey,
was a very gentle one. Let's be honest.
don't say this. This is when you say, look, Axel said, I've got floor damage.
Axel got floor damage.
No, I'm saying, imagine if he said this at the end of the race, is all I'm saying. Because you know how unlucky he is with damage. But there's just 3 cars in a line. Houseman, Josh, and Simon. So now, who's going to take the...
I just see that we are having so many battles at the moment on track. As you can see, Houseman's whipping ahead of Josh. But Josh on still track, going around the outside into first place, takes back the lead.
Yeah, and I'm curious, at least, how much longer are they going to keep fighting for? This is just going to just allow the pit guys who pitted to get back.
As Sarikaya is also very close from making a move on Carson, was on dead soft tires at the moment. Grill is only 2 tenths behind the Drake, so the battle continues between the 2 title contenders.
Yep, as Josh known is going to hold the P1 right now, but the DRS section's coming up now. But Simon has a bit of a moment there and has a half spin. House spin is all over him here before the DRS. And he should take back P1 yet again. He's too stropping again. But Simon might make it comes again.
Yep, he is fancy doing a move into second place that lead, and he does so. The Alpine driver, who has joined the qualifying on the last minute, is now fighting for 6th place. Max meanwhile makes the fastest lap of the Grand Prix at the moment, 129.1.
On 9 lap old tyres. That's something
oh,
you
they are
don't
very
hear,
close to each other. They are very close for touching.
Oh, Josh has gone wide!
This is the chance for Simon to take 6th place. We'll
Simon.
see how
No,
this goes.
not side by side. Oh my god! Josh's car is
Keep it clean into Michaels and Beckett. Yet the Williams is still ahead. But I think it's the time for the Alpine driver to take that 2nd place. Or maybe even the 1st one, because look at Houseman, he's got no DRS.
No, Simon's going to take P2 here. It goes to the inside line.
And he tries the move very close yet again. He takes it. Finally, there's a crash! And George looks like to be out of the race, or at least having wing damage at the moment.
He's got no wing damage, it looks like. As Maxwell gets penalty. Oh, that is definitely important.
Who's the one at fault in this one?
Oh, Josh, no, Josh.
Yep, most likely we know what's going on here.
No, well, Josh just went across the pit lane. Because he went past the board, then went in the pit lane. So that's...
That's controversial, to say at least.
Yes. But Simon's got a lot of time there. I'm wondering if he's got damage from that.
Well, we'll follow the gap. Especially on the corners.
As Josh is going for softs to the end now.
Can this strategy work for him?
If something happens later on, you never know. But Houseman, as Carson takes P2. Whoa, Simon's backed off and lost 2 positions.
I have also seen a yellow flag for a bit. That was
what is Simon doing?
Well, let's follow.
Simon just stopped in the middle of cops for some reason. Like, Simon's not going full throttle.
Let's turn on the telemetry. He's going calf.
Yeah, Simon's not accelerating.
Is he letting everyone past?
Oh my god, who's that? Get look at the wall! No, not my ski is glitching so much. Oh, my screen, you just smashed the wall.
Scared me, and Sarikaya spins for real.
And is he going over the front of the drink?
All drivers make a move on the Turkish driver and take the 3rd place for him.
Yeah, as Loki and Axel still battling for this position. Axel's now got the inside coming to the store. And then he's going to shut the door and take the position and the club.
As the yellow flag is got to Max is out of the race. This might call out the safety car or visual one at least.
It has
Can
to
we
be,
finally
I'm sorry.
do this?
Oh, no way. It's going to bring out nothing again. Are you joking me?
Simon is out of the track. I don't know what he's doing at the moment.
Josh, please don't. I mean, not Josh. Look, Wojciech, other settings are reduced.
Can you check that one? It should be somewhere. He's letting everyone pass.
Oh, no, he's still getting a penalty. He can't do that.
can only let pass your teammate. Can you stay on them?
So, I'm trying to think. Rules and flags. 50 cars on standard, are you joking me? So, as the safety car, just the refusing the... Now Druckenstein's going slow.
I don't know what's happening, but can you follow these two? Can you follow Simon?
Yeah, Simon's just backing off completely. What is he doing?
Well, check this out. I'll be following the title fight between Drake and Guil.
Oh, God damn it.
As Loki is actually going to overtake Axe into F3. They are fighting wheel to wheel for the F1. They touched. Loki gets a 3-second tap penalty, but I think he might cancel that one, especially with a little tap out there.
Yeah, my internet's lagging so badly right now, I can't see what's going on. That's all I know.
Someone has let Josh by because I was afraid, genuinely.
As he started accelerating, though. Yeah, okay, but I need to leave and join back. I'm so lagging.
I've got an invitation.
I should have yours still, so yeah. I just need to quit the lobby and come back because it's lagging so much for me. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. So at the moment, it's Paolo at the lead of the race. Loki overtakes Axe into Brooklands and goes into 8th place back again. The two drivers yet to pit, or I think it is 3 drivers. Yup, it's 3 drivers. It's Houseman, it's Carson, it's Sarikaya, it's Dimon. Okay, you're back, thankfully.
Okay, I hope you should be able to see the
Paolo goes into the pits. Paolo goes into the pits. The race leader, same as Carson.
Carson was on softs, wasn't he?
He was on soft.
Like, ow! How's he done that? So, Drake's going to take the lead back. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, my game's... What the hell? Okay. On my screen, there's debris on the exit of the last corner.
Right.
Congratulations
to Codemasters and in collaboration with EA.
Okay, so it looks like it's back to normal service between the top 2 now. Of Google and Drake with 10 laps to go.
Half a second separates the two championship drivers at the moment, same as the 2 fighting for the 3rd place of Marco and Javier. It's 4 tenths. Javier is definitely catching him, but not enough to make an overtake right now.
What is Simon doing?
Now he's going normally through the corner at least.
Oh, on my screen it's in migrating. Oh, that's a great sign.
Meanwhile, Chibuika Chukfuma again on Axe for the 5th place.
Oh yeah, well I decided to die, so I'm gonna have to probably join back in the lobby. But fun.
All right.
So it looks like
I'll be following the battle between Drake and Guil as they are going side by side yet again into lap 16 in the stow. Guil takes back the lead. They're still alongside.
As Javier is taking P3 away from Makabota now.
So we've witnessed 2 overtakes on lap 16.
Yeah, might be 3. Here comes Axa. Axa goes the outside of Loki. And
there was a contact between them, which means Loki will lose a couple of places right now. If he finishes in the points, it will be low point score. But we'll switch back to the 2 title contenders on the lap 17.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, I should be fine now, it seems. My game's managed to hold itself. But I know I'm going to be busy with reports this week.
Yeah, I've got at least 2 incidents right now.
At least
2 major
4,
ones at the start. That's a bit of a carnage, Javier.
Oh, Javier! Oh no,
Spun around. He goes back on track. He will be still 4th. He has no wheel damage. Oh no, he'll be overtaken.
But Makabota has got no challenge now. Here comes Axa, but no, it doesn't have DRS, remember. Yeah, Javier's tyres are overheated.
He has to manage them for the coming couple of corners. And then he can start pushing fully.
Yeah, but this means Makabota's got an absolute golden opportunity for a podium in F1. His debut podium in F1.
But also can be slightly destroyed by a couple of penalties.
it means we can ask about what happened during the virtual safety car.
Yep. Also, Drake tried overtaking Guil, but it wasn't enough of a gap to make a move into first place into Stowe.
Alright, I'm going to watch Javier, because Casey going to be attack on the Axa. No, Axa's not going to push this lap at this, right?
Yep, he stays on the 5th place.
Wait a minute. I've just realised Houseman's right behind this train.
So that was a great pull away about his strategy. Sarkar gets another 3-second time penalty, and he is most likely overtaken by Josh anytime soon.
I'm not going to tell you. Look at his penalties.
I do.
He has 18 seconds.
18 seconds!
If he gets a few more, he's going to be disqualified this rate.
Like, 30 seconds is a disqualification for the session. Also, Loki is ahead of Carson Weber in the 8th place at the moment due to the penalties.
But I'm going to watch what Houseman do, since obviously he's on softs now to the end, so he's going to have a quicker tyre for the next 8-9 laps.
At the same time, Axe and Houseman are on P4 and P5 respectively, pushing Javier and Cyril down in 6th and 7th.
Yep, obviously Houseman's on the softs, remember, so he's got a golden opportunity to make a move. But obviously Cyril's just managing with the DRS thanks to Axa. But obviously Houseman actually get a good amount of points today with all the drivers ahead of him at the moment.
We're about to head into lap 19 of the race. As you can see, the top 2 drivers have some gap between each other. But the moves, we are expecting the moves right here in the battle for the 4th place. Axe is getting closer to Javier, but is it enough? It is definitely enough to think about it, but not enough to try.
As Google gets another fastest lap now, he's pulling away slowly from Drake.
Cyril will try to make a move on Axe, and not yet. He is staying in the 6th place, as Josh definitely this time overtakes Sarikaya into 11.
I'm curious, is this Ferrari's master plan?
Maybe. Sarikaya will fight back for the position of 11. He fails to do so. Josh prevails from this little scrap out there. Oh, there's a touch between them. Josh is fully out of the race.
Is this going to be a safety car? 8 laps to go.
It had to be, because what I have seen right now... No, you're joking.
Oh my god! F1 2021.
This is exactly Magnussen's and Albon's incident, but it was a huge, huge shunt.
F1 2021 gate, everyone. Oh yeah.
Oh, we've got safety car on standard. It should have been at least 2 of them right now.
Oh, wow. No, it should have been 3.
At least.
This game is broken the hell.
Reflects back on. Meanwhile, Guil overtakes Drake. It's overtaken by Drake again, but he will fight back. He's got better exit out of Stowe. The gap is only 1/10. He backs out of making a move. Maybe hoping for a better exit out of Flap and Vale.
Yep.
He has way less overtake ERS.
Oh, Axe is going to the outside! But he's backed out last second. But Axe is getting a bit impatient now behind Javier, because he's got to deal with Cyril and Houseman.
Following back the title contenders, I think Guil should start saving ERS. He should use just the power of the ERS, maybe that little bit of the electronic power. He is half a second behind Drake.
Oh god, yeah,
but the gap between the ERS is around 20%. Sarikaya retires in the pits. Yep,
thankfully it's Simon's in the pits. He's going for fastest lap, I feel like.
Yep, at least that 1 point.
Why did Drake take the lead again?
He has taken the lead into Stowe last lap. I have seen that this time.
I must have missed.
We did not miss the title battle.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My gate, I'm just lagging so badly. I can't see the position changes all the time.
Who is to blame for it?
Drake actually might win this race if he keeps his gap. Drake, Juba might not be the catch even with ERS and DRS.
But I think he's saving this ERS for last lap. Same as Drake, possibly, because you can see he's having 85%, he's got over 90 the same corner last lap. So definitely they're using some of it.
Again, Javier's just got a better extra coming out of Magnum Beckett's and keeps P4. Axe is just determined. Axe is determined to get past him, and then Cyril and Houseman are all right behind him. And this has allowed Carson to catch back up. He's only 2 seconds off these guys now.
As we are witnessing Drake slowly pulling away. So, Goyle, I told you about not using ERS, but I think this is the time to do so.
No, Drake. No, I mean not Drake. You will need to start using it to keep up to him now, because Drake is just. Oh, yeah, Drake's actually using it as well.
But very slightly, the gap is still 7/10. We'll switch back to the bottom of the 4th place. It's on track because Javier and Sir both have penalties of 3 seconds for both of them.
Yeah, but remember, obviously, he got Houseman. If he can get past this, Simon, obviously, but it won't matter because he pitted for fresh tyres to go for a fastest lap.
As it's Drake currently using more ERS than the French driver in the 2nd place.
Give us a second, my game is lagged again.
Carson gets 3-second time penalty, so definitely he's out of the battle for position number 4 at the moment. As it's time for Axel to try making a move, maybe not yet again. Javier is pulling away a great exit out of Margaret's Beckett section.
Yeah, he just has a bit of... Oh, what?
He's staying on this 4th place like crazy.
Yeah, Javier is doing a really good job. He must have more of a downforce setup. Because he's managing to get a good exit coming out of Magna Beckett to keep the gap alive.
Yep.
You never know. You might get the penalty removal. You never know. You might appeal it. Yeah, but you never know. As we're heading into the first DRS section now, these 4 cars are so close. But the ERS now is going to start dying off of a Javier, so he might be in threat for the next 3-4 laps. Or Cyril Format goes to the inside, but he backed out of it on an AXA. So it's not done yet between who's going to get P4.
I think that we are entering the stage of this race where none of those top 2 will back out from making a move. It's just 4 laps to go in this British Grand Prix, which means they are fighting for the victory. It's like now or never, it's coming. Like just Kimi Räikkönen has been told in 2015, but I hope that there will be no accidents like that one.
Yep.
As soon as Cyril goes in order to make a move, he backs out of it, stays on the 6th place at the moment.
Yeah, I meant Cyril, not Carson. But Cyril's got no ERS now.
Yep.
Compared to the guys ahead of him and behind him. But Javier has done an absolute stellar job.
As we've got half a second of a gap.
I did not expect him to keep this P4 for this long. Especially a track like Silverstone.
As you can see, he's also slowly but surely catching to Marco Botta back. But I don't think he has enough time to get the 3rd place back.
Yeah, but he's definitely getting reported on all that. Oh, it might be in a spin, you never know.
Yep, as we can see, that's very close between the ones fighting for the 4th place.
As we've got obviously just 3 more laps to go when they cross the line. As Drake is still leading Google. They've been exchanging lead in the last 20 laps, but Drake's been holding it more.
As Google is using DRS, this is the time. This is the time to bring Google down the inside.
But he's just too tight. Drake's gonna just hold on. Is he going for a switchback though?
He is definitely.
He's going for the inside of Stoll.
And they almost touched. The touch was literally millimeters from spinning one of those drivers.
Yeah, and Drake thankfully backed out of it when he saw that. No, Google backed out of it, sorry.
It is going greatly at the moment. It's 3 laps to go in this British Grand Prix, and the winner is not decided yet. It's obviously the 2 title contenders at the moment in this British Grand Prix, which means we are having battle for the lead of the championship at the moment. The gap is on 2 points, on advantage of Drake Dempsey on the Mercedes, who is having 90 points and 3 race wins. Gurul has got only 2 of them, but also 2 second places. In comparison, Drake was 4th in Bahrain after trying the last lap move on Gurul and spinning out and DNFing in Japan. And also,
they are both using the RS now. They know that this is the victory.
This is episode 5, unfortunately, of the title battle because Gul was not here in Azerbaijan racing. Which means he has to regain, but also it's actually equal because once again Drake has DNF, which means both drivers have finished 4 races. This is the 5th one if they manage to finish without a touch.
Gula's going for it again.
He is using all of his power. He's going down the inside and definitely taking the lead of the race. Not
No,
yet.
side by side.
They all
We're going
side by side.
side.
Drake has to back out and give that first place back. No, he's doing a move down the inside, and yet he's back on the lead of the race again.
Let's cut back to Javier, who's just slowly inching away from Axa. And Houseman's all over the rear of Cyril. Is he going for a move? No.
I was about to switch to them, but I prefer staying for the battle of the lead and not only this race, but also the championship.
Yeah, these two will be... they upped the gear.
If he can make a move down the inside into turn 3.
No, he's too far back.
Sorry.
He's too far back anyway. But Javier is slowly starting to pull away now from Axa. So he could actually... you never know, he might appeal it, so I don't know. Obviously, he could fail. But he's on track P4 at the moment.
As both drivers are using all of their power, but Drake has slightly more comparing to the Aston Martin. He is genuinely going to try to fight for the victory. It's the last lap of the race. It depends on how much of the ERS they have managed to save.
Yeah, but Drake's using more. Kugel's got more, and he's going to go for it again. Here he goes.
He is having the purple sector too, and he's definitely taking the lead of the race this time. There's no chance for the Mercedes driver. And we've got the new leader of the race, Guillermo Daronia, is leading the pack.
With 1 lap to go.
Which means Drake is looking for the space literally anywhere. Because now or never, he's making the fastest lap.
Gul needs to push away out to get a good gap before the DRS sections.
And he's going for so. With 4/10 of a second, I don't think it's enough. For this straight, going into Brooklyn.
I think he knows how much gap he needs to keep Drake away to get overtake done. So he just needs to get a better exit on Magna Beckerton also.
The gap is 3 times, they will be going to possibly into Brooklyn's. Not yet, the gap is 2/10 of a second. I think he's saving that ERS for the Hungary straight, but Gul also has some of it. Yeah,
but Drake's just got a little bit more if you look. So, as both of them are going full throttle now.
Yep, they are genuinely pushing for everything. They are going for everything. Giving it everything in this title fight. Continuing in this British Grand Prix.
Like, who is going to win? It all depends on the exit coming out of this corner.
Can we say that Gul is winning the race today? Third time in the season, or
he might do it. He might actually hold enough.
The gap is 4/10. 3/10 at the moment. Gul has no ERS, but it isn't enough. We'll trade them to try making move.
Is he going to make him stall? No, he's too far back.
It's and this means he's trying to make a move. That was very close. No. Will he try again? It all depends on Gul.
It's absolute Titanic battle, and Gul was going to win it. Drake got a 3-second penalty anyway.
He's got it on the last corner. Meanwhile, Cyril has spun.
And Javier is going to be P4 on track with an absolute stunning defensive drive.
I don't know what happened for the Red Bull driver.
I don't know. Unless he got contact, but I don't know. I'm going to be busy. Javier P4, but unfortunately drops to P6.
David podium for Marco Bottas, but this VSC glitch is definitely something we'll investigate. You don't have to leave the stream yet.
Yay! Well, that's so. That race was incredible to say the least. Just you have the top two absolutely just. Hey, Helen! We've got
the driver of the day, Paulo.
So obviously, is this his third victory?
Yeah, that's his third victory. He's taking back the lead of the championship. So right now we've got top two still celebrating this one, but I think that's the GG.
Oh boy. Yeah, okay, the F1 chat's all explode already. But apart from that, Guwheel wins an absolute titanic battle here in Silverstone over Drake Dempsey, who will take the lead in the title race now again. You have Drake P2. You have Michael Bottle getting a P3, but obviously it'll be a question over this legit podium. You have Axa P4, a great drive after getting spun out. And Houseman P5, getting just keep up to the runners and just keeping clean all your race.
Marek in the
P6
chat. I have to disturb you,
I'm
sorry,
just
but
ignoring that for the time being. Carson P7, you have Cyril P8, Luki P9, P10 for Drogenstein, Simon, Sarakaya, Josh and Maxo, Julian, Emilio, and oh my god. I just looked at F. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I just mute ourselves for just a second. Just a
Yep, there it goes.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, so it's Macapata.
Also, Marek on the chat. I'm just going to say, definitely the battle between Gul and Passassin is cleaner comparing to Max and Lewis. Also, I'm just inviting, not Paulo, Drake, Guil, and Marco F1 Conference VC. Are we switching there? There we go. I'm alone on the chat, or maybe JG Duck has joined already. Yay!
No, hello.
Welcome.
I wonder if he's gonna scream when he comes. Oh, hello, Guil.
Welcome.
Lucas.
Are you sweating much?
That was huge to say the least.
That was Titanic, man. Like, the fact that you two overtook each other so much and you just stuck with each other as well. I'm sure
that's pulled away from everyone in the standings, let's be honest.
That gap, that did not drop less than over a second. That's astounding.
It's impossible to create a gap on this track.
You'd be surprised. You pulled 10 seconds away from Michael Bottle.
Oh, this cheater?
Yeah, he's under the virtual safety car. I don't know what happened. He deserves a 10-second time penalty at least.
I have no idea how that happened.
Yes,
yeah, I also have no idea what was going on out there. But
he stayed on the first place, so it's an asshole. Be polite.
Nice. So you call him being polite and then call him an asshole. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes. No, but you can't shit like that. I don't know why he was what he was thinking, but it's a shame. Honestly, it's a shame.
I bet he's got no virtual safety car coming on screen.
Yeah, I guess so, but he could back to his position. It was a P3.
Only thing I can say is he might have not known.
Oh god! Oh, the F1 chat just blew up. Great.
Let's go.
Yeah, Drake, are you here? Or are you sorting something out?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, he's dead.
I was talking before.
He's probably headbutt the wall.
I need to go quickly because I need to hit and I have a race.
I got a race soon too, so I'm probably have to go soon.
Okay, yeah, Martino, I think it's probably best if we just do these two then, just to make it quick.
Yep, do the quick conference, please. I'm filling up the standing.
Okay, so Guil obviously winning the race today after an absolute brilliant battle between you and Drake. How did you feel about the whole race in general?
I love this track. It's a smooth track. It's very fun to drive on this. And yeah, the quali was quite good, but it was not enough to beat Drake. He did a good lap, and I screwed my last sector, so I was P2. It was close. So congrats to you.
I wish I
After
was
the
a year
race-
older.
During the race, it was a DRS train. I mean, it's impossible to create a gap. So we stay. I stayed behind him, and yeah.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
At the
So how? Yeah, sorry. Go on.
Yeah, at the end, it was my goal to overtake him 3 or 4 laps before the end. So yeah, I managed to do this, and I had enough ERS to keep him behind. But it was a great battle, and congrats to you, Drake, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
of course you
Everyone
always
says
want to
that in
win
the
the
chat. Let's
race,
go.
but yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that. Keeping the championship
so
closest is literally Verstappen,
you
Hamilton.
think you were going to win the race? You think you were going to lose it? For example, the last few laps.
I didn't know. I had a lot of
Okay.
ERS for the entire race. I could have done
You
better.
will.
Use it on the final lap, but there was
Oh, you
nothing I
did.
could have done after.
Great.
It was a good race. The gap in the championship will be 2 points if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
It was 2 points before this race, an advantage of you. Now
No,
it's 5
it was
points.
5 points before this race.
Yeah, and Guil has the lead.
Yeah, he's gonna have to lead by 2 seconds. Or not, two
Okay,
points.
so Gil
2 points because I got the point in quali.
So how?
Correct, and you got the fastest lap in the
Did
win.
you? Were you just gonna go? Yeah, trying to think of how to explain this. You were always gonna do the soft medium, definitely, weren't you?
It's the strategy on this track. The mediums can do all the race. So yeah, soft medium is the strategy.
Did you
pit lap.
expect? Sorry, go on.
Yeah,
Did you expect Drake to follow you?
in the pits.
Yes.
I wanted to pit lap 9, and I go into the pits at the last moment, and I did the same. So I thought he would have pit earlier than me, but it was not the case. So yeah, I think lap 9 was the good lap to pit.
Yeah, because I noticed that you were hesitating because I saw your car move last second into the pits.
Yeah, it was to disturb him.
Alrighty. Also, I have seen you two actually. I don't know who was on the lead back then, but definitely one of you was like, "Oh, the leader is pitting. I'm gonna go to the pits as well."
Yeah, I think Drake realized if he went for an overcut, he might have lost the arrest to you. So he just wanted to stick with you for the whole race. But I think either Drake's dead or he's busy with something.
He's
Drake.
starting.
No, I'm here.
Well.
Also, if you
So
hear a sound, it's just me following what happened at the start of this race because Max Rowe looks like he's responsible for one of the incidents.
Okay. So Martino, how many points is Will ahead of Drake now?
5.
2.
So how do you think about that, Will?
So
it's-
Drake, you want to be
Wait.
Hamilton or Verstappen?
Is the point system different?
Well, you're 5 points ahead of him right now. So
Wait, is the point system different?
and next track's Austria.
what's the point system? He's asking, and I say
Is it normal?
except the normal things, because if we do the normal things, fastest lap is for everyone who finishes the race, and there's also a pole position point, and that's all of the differences.
So who got fastest lap?
Who got fastest
Me.
lap? It was Guil
Oh yeah,
on the lap 25.
Yeah,
How did you pull out that one?
To be honest, during the race, I wanted to do the best lap, so I pushed hard. So I did 28.2, but the penultimate lap, yeah, I think I overtook him on the straight. So
Yeah.
we were pushing hard with a lot of ERS, so it was enough to beat my lap.
Yeah, it's like, all right, he's going to take fastest. Oh, how the hell is he done fastest lap on 25? I was like, what is this?
I mean, what are the standings?
Yeah, is the point system normal F1 and the fastest lap gets awarded to anyone who
Do you mean
finishes
in general
it and
for the
gets it?
race, or
I'm saying like, let's win 25 points, fastest lap 1 point. Is
Yep.
that
So Guir has 26, you've got 19 because you've got that pole position.
Yes, so he gained 7 points, and the gap was 5 before the race. So
The
Fair
gap
do.
was 2.
No.
The gap was 2.
it was 2, or did the standings update this quickly?
Okay.
Yes, I already did that, the standing.
Oh,
So apparently, speaking about the standings, as said, Guilherme Dronia is leading ahead of Drake Dempsey by 5 points. It is 114 versus 109. Then we've got Chibugan Chukuma in the third place, having, warning, this might be surprising, 50 points. So the gap between top 2 and the rest is 64 points.
59.
Fun.
59 between the second and third. Just saying that approximately 60. Then Aurélien Lepenroux, 49. Tobias Grimaldi, 41. Paulo Hausmann, 30. Julian Berenson, 28. Quentin Gargot and Mikael Korhonen, 26. And Jack Jessel, 18. And that's the top 10. Constructors? Yeah, we should go for Constructors. As Aston Martin has 150. Mercedes 130. Ferrari 71. McLaren 68. Alpine 65. Red Bull 45. Williams 32. AlphaTauri 31. Alfa Romeo 16. And Haas being a very realistic team, yet to score a point this season.
So, well,
Haas
that's an
hasn't
interesting
scored a
chat.
point.
So, Guil, how do you feel for Austria next week?
I don't know. I have PSGL tomorrow. I guess. I think it's.
Man, I wish I could
F2?
race in it. I just
Isn't it Silverstone? Isn't it Silverstone tomorrow for you?
in PSGL.
Yeah, but wasn't it? Or am I thinking of
It's
another?
Austria, I guess.
Oh yeah, I must have mixed up the tiers. That's my fault.
It was the previous.
Yeah, I probably mixed that up there. That's my
I
fault.
finished in the wall.
Yeah,
So,
sorry.
yeah.
Are you fighting for the
Will, what
championship out there?
PSGL tier are you in? F2?
Yes, F2.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
I
forgot
got
you're in
put in
it.
F3 until I was taken out of it because I couldn't race.
But hey, it'll be
Wow.
interesting to see. Obviously.
Apparently, my question is about the PSG. How are you racing out there? Because I was curious a bit.
What do you mean?
How are you in the standings? Are you fighting for the championship?
Oh no.
Top
No.
5?
No, I don't know. I didn't practice so much for this league, and I made a lot of crash, so I'm not great in the standings.
How about
And to be
Drake?
honest,
Okay, GG got a Brazil. I mean, not Brazil, Britain.
GG's.
See you next week.
Okay, so
Okay.
Even though
Yeah,
you ignored slightly my question about how are you going in PSGL.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, he does that all the time. Nope, he just died.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's time to finish the stream.
Yay!
So, to all these people who have decided to stay in the stream, I'm going to tell you, we are racing next week. We are racing in Austria on the Spielberg. Personally, one of my favorite circuits. Race. Starting from F5 at 6 p.m. UK on Friday. Then we've got 8 p.m. UK F4. On Saturday, 4 p.m. UK, we'll be having F3 and PC2. F2 is racing on Saturday, 6 p.m. UK, and I'm racing out there, so you can root me for the victory. And
No.
we've got PC1 on Sunday, 4 p.m. UK. Hope it will not have such problem as today it happened. And Ero F1 the same time as this week, 6 p.m. UK on Sunday, and I'm definitely hyped for the title battle. So I must say, everyone, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next live streams and maybe some content if I will make. Goodbye.
Bye.